YouTube, welcome back to another video from The Sports Scoop. I got me and Dylan here today. Today we are actually doing a new series. We're doing starting late, but Premier League match week predictions. Drop a comment on your predictions for that week, and the next week we will shout you out if you got the predictions really close. So that's just a fun thing we want to do, just to involve you guys in the videos. So let's get on to game number one. Brighton versus Manchester United. United losing to Crystal Palace 3-1. This United team was looking really good. I think it's a bump in the road. I'm not too, keen on them losing this one. I think they will, though. I think they will lose this one 2-1 to Brighton.
I have said this a few times too, and I've been wrong every time, but I'm going to do it again. What are you on with this prediction? Man, you have so many talented players compared to what I think is one of the worst teams in the Premier League with Brighton. I think Man U takes this away comfortably. It was a learning curve in the first game against Palace, but it'll be a comfortable win for them. I say 4-1 Man United.
Palace Everton. Palace, as I said, beating Manchester United. Zaha's looking good. Everton, wow, James looking good. I think this could be a bounce back for them. I think Everton will take this one in a clean game, 3-1.
I think that they have gotten a big boost in confidence from the win against Tottenham and then carrying it on to the thrashing of West Brom. Every piece in this team is fitting perfectly in the jigsaw puzzle, and I think Everton will come into the game against Crystal Palace confident, score an early goal, 2-0 win comfortably.
West Bromwich Albion as they play Chelsea. Chelsea have been playing well. I think they've brought in the pieces they need for this team. Ziyech still out and Pulisic as well. Hopefully they come back soon. Signing Eduardo Mendy. I don't know what that means for Kepa. I think it's going to be a comfortable win. West Brom, I have, being relegated. So I think Chelsea will take this one 4-0.
I think Chelsea will win this one pretty comfortably. They've got the pieces. West Brom, one of the worst teams in the Premier League. But I think Chelsea will go into this one and win 3-1. Timo Werner will have himself a game.
Burnley Southampton. Danny Ings looking good on Southampton. Burnley, great coach in Dice. I think this is one that could go different ways. I'm taking Southampton on this one. I think Danny Ings going to put some away. I think they just have the team for this. I have it in a closer one, 2-1.
Yeah, I actually think that Burnley will go into this one and skyrocketing after the loss to Man City. I think they'll go in and win this one 2-0. I think they've got the pieces with their forwards, Chris Wood and Ashley Barnes, and Dwight McNeil creating chances for them. I think that defensively they're very good, so I think Burnley will win against Southampton pretty comfortably.
Sheffield Leeds beating Fulham 4-3. Switching the score as they lost Liverpool in their first match week 4-3. As well, Sheffield were really good last year. Underdog team for sure. As we've talked about, overlapping center back somehow works. But I like Leeds in this game just because I think their attack is much more versatile against that defense. So I have Leeds in this one 3-2.
I also have Leeds going into this one and beating Sheffield United. They've got a better attack. Sheffield weren't so convincing in their two games. I think Leeds will go in and win this one 2-1. Goals with Rodrigo Moreno, new signing, will start off strong.
And now, where we have Spurs Newcastle, that that documentary has been coming out for Spurs. Newcastle are, iffy. A team I think could get relegated. I think Spurs win this one easily, 3-0.
Spurs will come into this one and destroy Newcastle. I think the offensive firepower in this team, combined with the disappointment of losing an opening week, will carry on from week 2 to week 3. And I think Son Heung-min and Kane will partner up, 2 goals each, 4-0.
So for this game, I think it's definitely, has a possibility to be the second best game of the week. Leicester were very good last year. City, as always, are a title contender. I think just the difference maker for this game is simply the depth that City have, not only on the bench but on the field. They just outskill Leicester. So I have City winning this one 3-1.
Leicester looked really good at the start of last season, and a lot of people think they look really good going into this season. I don't think they're very good. I think they've had their success, and I think it's time for them to fall. I think City's gonna beat them 1-0, but they'll dominate in possession.
So now to the next game where we have Wolves versus West Ham. West Ham, I think, are a barely above relegation team, if that. Wolves, great team, signing Nelson Semedo from Barcelona. I think that's a wonderful move for Wolves, replacing Doherty in great style. I think he's going to fill that role perfectly. I think Wolves are just a classic gritty team. They go out and win games with their attacking, and Jimenez, Neves, a great center midfielder, Moutinho. I think they did lose Jota, so we'll see what effect that has on them. I still have Wolves winning this one 2-0.
I actually think West Ham is going to go into this one, and I think this is going to be an upset. Wolves have looked pretty shaky. It's been a learning curve for them after losing Doherty and Jota. They've just lost to Man City 3-1, and I think West Ham, with the attacking power they have with Felipe Anderson and Jared Bowen and up front Sebastian Haller, those are players that can bag goals against lacking Wolves defense. I know they just signed Nelson Semedo, but he probably won't be in the lineup for this week. So I'm going to have West Ham going in and winning this one 2-1.
Fulham versus Aston Villa. Villa keeping Grealish, good attackers. I think it's just a difference. Fulham haven't been looking great. I think they're going to be relegated. Mitrovic is basically the only player that stands out to me. 1-1 draw.
Both of these teams suck. If I had to choose a winner out of this, I'm actually going to go with Fulham because Fulham have some firepower offensively that I like to see from players like Mitrovic and even the fullback, Joe Bryan. These are guys that can get forward and put in balls for West Ham to score goals, and I don't see that from Villa other than with Grealish. They just signed Ollie Watkins from Brentford. We'll see what he can do, but it's hard to know with these guys from Villa if they're going to be there or not. Like they were very inconsistent last year, and I think Fulham have the guys that'll put the balls in the net. I think 1-0 Fulham.
To the best game, in my opinion, of the week, Liverpool-Arsenal. Now, I'm a Liverpool fan, and I don't have bias in this game. I think Liverpool are going up against a good Arsenal team, as we saw against Fulham. This game could go Arsenal way. It could go heavily Liverpool's way. Who knows? Liverpool could win this game 5-0. I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to be closer. I'm going with a draw here, 2-2.
All the hype building up to this game, going into the week, all 9 games before this. Very entertaining week. Going into it, what are we going to have? We're going to have a 0-0 draw. It's always going to happen. None of these teams are going to be attacking. Aubameyang won't be able to get by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Salah and Firmino and Mane won't be on. I don't think anyone's going to score. People will be disappointed watching this on television. I've got 0-0.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This is our Premier League predictions. As I said in the beginning of the video, if you made it to the end, make sure to drop a comment of all your full match week predictions with scores so we can, look through them and definitely put one maybe in our next video, assuming people actually do comment them. To like and subscribe, we're really, I think we're 10 subscribers away from 1,200, so if you could help us get there, really, that would mean the absolute world to us. Make sure to go follow all of our links down below, Instagram, TikTok as well. We have a podcast. And if you're a soccer fan, we do other sports like football and basketball. So if you want to get more in depth or know even more about those sports, make sure to check out some of our other videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be doing this for week 4. We're trying to come out with a posting schedule. It's just hard because we have school. So we're trying to figure that all out. But we're going to try and keep getting as many videos as we can out to you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.